Greetings, YouTube. Please excuse the blanket. It's 58 degrees in my office. It's a bit chilly. A businessman who was not Muslim explained that he had constructed a mock minaret on his building near the western city of Luzon in protest, at the same time to send a message of peace. To quote, "It was scandalous that the Swiss voted for this ban. Now we have the support of all these far-right parties across Europe. This is shameful." So apparently, I am not the only person that is not happy with the Swiss ban on minarets in Switzerland. You have no idea how much this heartened me, because a lot of the people that commented in the thread that followed my previous video were rather staunchly in support of the Swiss ban, and I had to repeatedly comment that my original video and the topic at hand had nothing to do with Muslims, had really nothing to do with Islam at all. It had everything to do with the Swiss themselves. Because no matter what happens in another country, regardless of what the country's religious base is, what the Swiss do is all about what the Swiss do. And if the Swiss act in an intolerant, bigoted manner, and I comment on it, that's what's important. The Swiss. So it's good to know that someone in Switzerland has decided to step up and make a protest. And modifying your building to represent a minaret is a fairly substantial comment, a fairly significant form of protest. It's significantly more important than who just did a video, and I'm in the US. But while I'm sure that there are people who consider my opinion important, there are going to be lots of people who don't think my opinion is important. When the person lives in the nation itself and isn't happy, and does a physical protest like this, or other profound modification to an existing structure in a very public way, that's a statement that I can get behind. It's a statement I can respect. I'm going to consider this ban to be brave, because there are those, possibly many people, because the majority of voters voted for this ban, who are going to disagree with them. And some of them might get very vocal. For all I know, some of them might get physical. So I applaud this man's effort. He makes me happy. He gives me hope. He showed me that there are people out there willing to go to the line to represent and protect the rights of others, even when the rights that he is attempting to protect don't directly affect him. That's the important part. And in the last video I did, I'm not quite sure why, but many people think I'm Muslim. Not Muslim, folks. I'm a pagan. I got a little Egyptian ankh here, and I got a pentacle here, and not Jewish, not Muslim, not Christian. I fall outside the traditional desert traditions, the big three, if you will, that came out of the Middle East. My personal beliefs, there's a video elsewhere on my channel if you'd like to go look at it that deals with my personal religious beliefs, but they are a collection of ideas and concepts that I've put together over the years, and they don't have any bearing whatsoever on the texts of the Jews, the Christians, or the Muslims. So I hope that anyone who sees this video is heartened, whose heart is made lighter by the knowledge that there are people in the world who are fighting the good fight, people who are willing to take it to the streets, make a statement to the world that says, "I will not tolerate bigotry.